Hello, my darlings. I'm hoping that you can see me okay. I'm not really wanting the light on at the moment, and it's just starting to get dark, and I'm just enjoying having the candle on. And it's a new candle scent for me, and it is chamomile tea. Not that you can see it that well, but it smells absolutely gorgeous, and it's making me crave for chamomile tea anyways. But yeah, I'm just enjoying sitting here and watching the flame, and I thought I'd come on here and just share what's going on in my mind right now. And it's mainly to do with the heritage and religion challenge that I set for myself. The reason why I wanted to do that challenge is not only just for my ancestors to learn more about where they came from, who they were, their country's traditions and beliefs and things like that, but also because I'm very big on family. Family is one of my most important things in my entire life, and I absolutely love them and my ancestors. And a couple of years ago I mentioned about my Uncle Jack, how he was starting to work on my mum's side of the family tree, but he passed away and I don't think he ever got round to finishing it off. So I wanted to carry on doing his work and also work on my dad's side of the family as well. And whenever I try to talk to my parents about their sides of the family, I normally hear a lot more from my mum than my dad. My dad sort of keeps quiet. Not that he's ashamed of his family or anything like that, it's just he just keeps quiet, and my mum talks a lot more than him about her side anyways. But last year I was asking him questions and he was starting to open up a lot more to me. And it's the same with my grandma, his mum. If you asked her a question, she would answer it, but if you didn't ask her anything or mention anything about her family, then she wouldn't really say that much. But yeah, last year my dad started talking more about his side, and even though me and my dad are already close, I feel like this has given us something else to bring us a lot more closer than we already are. And there are two sort of questions that I try to ask them when we are mentioning the history of family. Is One is really to do with any traditions that were in that family or in their side of the family and things like that, that they may have learnt from their grandma or great grandma and people like that. And the other one is to do with religion. As I really am into religion, I feel like it's something that I should really know a little bit about. But the answer is always Christianity. And I guess it's really been me, my sisters and my brother who was into spiritualism, paganism and witchcraft. And it just sort of got me thinking, when people talk about hereditary witchcraft or a hereditary tradition, how awesome it would be to have that in your family. And I realised that I could do just that on my own, by creating my own tradition for my future family, by bringing in my ancestors' religion, their traditions, their birth country's traditions, and also what I believe, and just having our own tradition for that. As well as bringing in my partner's family's religion and things. They are Christian as well. His mum is a spiritualist as well. So we are all very similar in our traditions and beliefs and things. So it's not really difficult for us to sort of bring in his side of the family into our own tradition that we're hoping to make. And I never really knew where to begin with how to create your own religion, and I thought that doing this heritage and religion challenge would help me to have some ground to work from and where to go from there, sort of thing. But yeah, I'm just starting to get a little bit nervous about doing it, but also really, really excited. I'm really wanting to try and do this. I don't know, it's just something that I feel is, I don't know how to explain it, sort of thing, but it's just something I feel I should be trying to do. Trying to honour my ancestors, their religion, their beliefs, but also honour my own traditions and my own beliefs as well. Ancestor work is already a huge part of my practice anyways, so it is going to be a huge part of my own tradition. And even though my children may not want to do this, they may want to go their own way, or they may just want to be an atheist or whatever, I'm totally fine with that. I'm not going to force them into doing anything that they don't want to do. But I do hope that they try to honour their ancestors and pay respect to them out of everything in the practices that are going to be coming up. The ancestor work is something that I really hope that they can try to work on a little bit. And yeah, like I said, even if they don't want to do this sort of thing, it's totally fine. I just hope that they can try to keep the information that I've gathered safely and don't throw it away or anything like that, because I will be pretty mad with them and upset that they've done that, because their children may want to do it or whatever. And yeah, I just hope that I can actually try and do this, and I'll try and do more videos while working on this sort of thing. I don't even know if I'm making much sense at the moment. My mind is a little bit all over the place, and I'm trying to concentrate so much on trying to talk. Lately, I've been having difficulties with trying to speak on camera or speak in general. My fibro causes me to have a dry mouth, therefore it becomes difficult for me to try and speak or pronounce anything correctly, and I can't even remember if I mentioned this in a video, and I'm pretty sure I did, but I can't really remember. So yeah, I'm just trying to really concentrate on speaking and hoping to get through this video. That pretty much everything else in this video is probably going to be rambles. And I feel like I should stop now because I'm talking a lot more and I don't know if I'm making much sense anymore. But yeah, I just